Now normally, okay, calendars are bought for these types of books. These types of books here have the dates already written in them, so they're good only for 1 year. All right, something to look for to save a little bit of money is look for the calendars that have the years and the months on the side and no dates written in there. Okay, so it usually comes in one pack, and they have the months on the ends here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one off on each one of these, and I'm going to show you how to turn it into something like this, where now I have copies of that for the remaining 3 years, because right now it's we're going into 2013, so there's only 3 more years. If I started up here, I can make a copy for every year and never spend another penny as far as the calendars. These calendars run $50 or so per year. That's a lot of money. I'd rather just take pictures and make copies, and that's it. All right, so and that suits me just fine, doing something like that. So I want to show you how to do this. All right, so here we go. Okay, I'm a little too close to the thing, so bear with me here. First, turn on your, get a scanner, all-in-one thing. It's the best way to do it. Take an SD card, stick it into the slot. All right. When it comes up on the control panel over here, hit cancel for looking for pictures, and then do the scan menu. Okay, and you're going to scroll down to scan to memory stick. Every all-in-one is different. Okay, the key thing is on top here. Okay, and let me move this up here now. All right, you need to have these holes together. All right, and I put it all the way up here. I may want to change that sometime. It depends on which side. When you look at both sides of the paper that comes out, that the holes are lined up the same. So as long as the holes are in the middle, and you have it from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday going across, all right, what you're actually doing is copying the other side. All right, so we're going to hit scan, and actually to that and hit OK. So now it's going to scan in. All right, so it takes a little while doing this and reading to it, and I'll bring it back up when it's ready to go to be turned. Okay, now the scanning's done, so I'm going to lift it up, and now I'm going to take both of these. Okay, and we're going to flip it over with the top staying on top. Remember that. Okay, and now going like that. Now see the dates over here? You got to make sure that's all the way up to the edge. All right, and the holes are lined up in the middle, because eventually on the finished copy you're going to be cutting down the center. So and now we're copying the actual calendar side. So we close that. It's already on scan to memory stick, and hit that again. All right, and what that's going to do now is you have both sides heads up, and when you print it out, it's going to come out that way when you're doing a picture. Okay, so we'll slide over to the computer next. Now what I did is I put my memory stick on the side. All right, brought up the pictures, and that's what they are. They're scanned pictures, so they do take some time going to the printer. And then I went on the bottom tray and I put top front, because I can never remember which side of the paper it prints on. So it did print on the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now turn this over and hope that the new print, I printed like this, for the top to actually be on top. If it came this way, let me see what the other picture looked like. This is starting to get me to think. Okay, the top is that way, and the top is that way. So the top's going to go that way on the bottom. So I need to turn this around. And now the next thing to do is make sure that the back of this is going to be the same as that. So that's what I want to do. Let's turn that around, pop it closed, and file, and print. Go into that printer, full page, and print. It does take a while buffering. Okay, so side of print. Okay, this is the finished product. This is what I start out with, where I have the holes in the middle, and the tab is here. When this is closed, the writing's on the front, and if you open it up and go that way, the January diary record is there. So, so if I fold this now, okay, this looks like this. Comes up to January, Sunday through Saturday, and close it, and there's a diary. So this worked. Doing this work, I am not even worried about this being here, so I'll use this as one. And then close it and punch my holes right where the holes are. Okay, did that come out really nice? If I fold this in a perfect, and I'll probably just leave these on paper because you don't need hard paper for your binder. So if you actually come by a set of these that have no dates, the key thing, there's no dates in any of these. The calendar's right there, so you can fill in the date for that calendar, and then what happens? You're saving some money. And look, these things go, what, $50 a pop or something like that? That's ridiculous. So hopefully this helps you out. Watch the video again to get an idea of how these, I know I will because I'm not remembering how I put these down to generate this. Okay, so, and use the laser printer because the ink is a whole lot cheaper in the long run, and if you have one. All right, so hopefully you'll find this video helpful. Thanks to my son, Joshua Quinn. He's the one that helped me on aligning these things, and the first time, it worked like a charm. Have a good day.